Hi everybody. I want to make this video today to explain there's a difference between when you have good news which you hope is coming in and when you have good news which has already come in. There's a difference, like in fighting Obama. I consider Obama to be the Antichrist because in the lottery in Chicago, in his hometown, there was 666 was drawn on the day after his election, and that's statistically that's impossible for that to happen without it. I mean, it's like a fluke. It's like an incredible coincidence. So it's for 666 to come up in a lottery is strange. It's not particular. It can happen anywhere, anytime. It's not such a strange event. But for it to happen on the day of the victory of the world's most important, most powerful man in his city, well, that's like really bad luck for that guy. It's really bad luck, and it's statistically it's impossible for that to happen. That couldn't happen again. I mean, for that to happen again would be very extraordinary, because a president is only elected once every 4 years. For that to happen in his city is extremely rare. Extremely rare. I mean, 666 could show up in any other kind of situation. I mean, it doesn't have to be in the lottery, but it did happen in the lottery in Chicago. Anyways, I consider Obama to be the Antichrist. Then Apcoalypse has been making this announcements on internet for a long time now, for several years. During the whole period when Ariel Sharon was sick and in a coma, he was saying that there was a rabbi who had announced that after Ariel Sharon's death that the Messiah would come. He was always announcing that. I consider Obama to be the Antichrist. So that fits in with the coming of, revealing Obama fits in with the coming of the Messiah. I say I'm the reluctant Messiah, the reluctant messenger, because I'm not a Christian. So to reveal Obama based on the fact that 666 was drawn, for me as a Buddhist, I'm a Buddhist, I consider my faith to be the highest, because it's we have what's called tantric yoga and tantrism. Tantrism enables to go to heaven very quickly, and nobody else has those techniques. So that's why I consider my faith to be the highest. And so I'm absolutely not attracted towards Christianity, which I consider to be a sinful faith, for the simple reason that they kill people in religious wars, which is a great sin. We don't do that in Buddhism, no religious wars. But in the Apcoalypse of Buddhism, we don't have 666. So I'm using this symbol, which is Christian, but that's a good thing, because in our Apcoalypse prophecy of Tibetan Buddhism, in the Kala Chakra teaching, it's called the Kala Chakra, it speaks about the Antichrist. We call him the Demon King Krinmadi. He is announced to be both Muslim, Christian, and Jewish, mixed religion, and also a religion of Manichaeism. So he has 4 religions. So it's absolutely appropriate, or let's say that one has to speak about this Christian prophecies about 666, because that's his religion. So to be the Antichrist of his religion, like Jewish, Christian, Muslim, it's plausible that he'll be announced by the prophecy signs who announced the Antichrist in his religion of Christianity. So I'm reluctantly forced to use this Christian symbology. Now, I've been wondering, what are the signs of the Apcoalypse? And after these various weeks, now the death of Ariel Sharon this weekend, I've been thinking, what are the concrete signs of progress against Obama, of closing down Obama, of defeating Obama? So there have been a lot of signs of good things happening, which I've seen, like they want to nullify Obamacare in a lot of states and things, but those are not nationwide, big important things, and they're also not done. Those are bills which are being introduced or something, but it's not yet punishment. What, for me, the signs of the apocalypse and progress against Obama are really when punishment is set in. So I've made a little list here of things which happened just yesterday. Benghazi, the Senate came out, you know, Dianne Feinstein, and then there was a Republican senator. The Senate came out and said Benghazi was the responsibility of Obama and his government, particularly Hillary Clinton, and they're guilty. They found that they were guilty of for the ambassador's death and for the deaths. That is punishment. That's punishing Obama. Now that's a big change for if somebody said anything about Obama that was racist. Now, Dianne Feinstein, she's a Democrat. She's coming out and saying Obama is guilty. And nobody's saying she's racist. NSA, the Senator Rand Paul is suing Obama and taking him to the Supreme Court for the NSA scandal. That's punishing. To sue Obama is punishing. Nobody's saying Rand Paul is a racist. And why are they letting these guys do this? Why are they letting people punish Obama? Because Obamacare is such a disaster. So these people have to punish Obama, or else the voters are going to vote them out. You see, Dianne Feinstein is trying to save her seat in the next elections in November. So she's punishing Obama so the voters will vote for her. And Rand Paul is punishing Obama. He's suing him in court because he knows he'll get reelected that way. Okay, and so the news today is that the IRS, you know, the FBI said yesterday that the IRS was okay. They could go after Tea Party people and persecute them with investigating them, and that was okay. There's no problem for the IRS to do that. And so the news today is that the Tea Parties have got really mad, hopping mad about that. And so what they did is they complained. The Tea Party people have complained about that, and now their Congressman Jim Jordan, who is from Ohio. He's a Republican from Ohio, and he is taking IRS to task about that. He's taking them to task, and he's on a congressional board, and they're investigating the IRS now. So the IRS was off the hook by the FBI. So the Tea Party have rolled up their sleeves, and the Tea Party are taking them to task, and so they're punishing Obama. So okay, so those are things which are concretely punishing Obama, real punishment. And you people, we have Joe Arpaio is going to be revealing the full birther investigation, and he's already announced that in March. So that is punishment. Just to announce that has been big punishment. So things are just falling down, caving in on Obama. It's all because of Obamacare, because Obamacare is such a disaster, and all these people have to go after Obama and have to show the voters that Obama is suffering, because that's the only way they can get reelected. You know, now Obama's like the golden lamb. You know, the people worship the golden lamb. And because it was so bad to do that and so sinful, and these 5 years have been such a sinful, corrupted thing, so everybody has to recant, confess, and atone for their sins. So now everybody is atoning for their sins. They're saying, no, I reject Obama. I no longer worship him. They're turning coats, you know, so they're all turning coats like cowards. So that's what's happening right now. And so those are the signs of the apocalypse. Punishing Obama is the signs of the apocalypse.